In this video, we're going to be talking about slideshows and how you're going to go viral using them. Now, I've done hundreds of millions of views on TikTok. I've got a lot of viral videos, and slideshows by far are the easiest way to go viral on TikTok. And I'm going to explain to you why they're important, when you should use them. I'm going to show you how to use them effectively, and then I'm also going to show you examples of literally walking you through how I've been able to use them effectively. And then a few key things to note whenever you're making slideshows. So first of all, my name is Gage. If you're new here, don't know who I am, I run a TikTok shop group, and I'm also the owner of TikTok Titans, or an agency that brings creators in, teaches them how to do TikTok shop, then connects them to brands on the platform. Just a big ball of money on TikTok. So if you want to join that, link's going to be in the bio. First reason it is important to be utilizing slideshows is niche changes. Looking at the entire landscape on your account, it's very easy to get put into a gym niche, get put into a motivational niche, get put into a stay-at-home mom niche. Super easy to do this. They make it a lot easier to switch up your niche and just the direction of your content without trying to confuse the algorithm on what you want to do. And plus, this brings you to the next point. The account activity you gain from having slideshows that do really well, and just the algorithm boost is amazing, because if you do not know this, slideshows actually have a 33% higher chance of getting more views. So I guess on average, I explained that like poorly, but on average, your slideshows are going to get 33% more views than videos. And on top of all that, it's very easy to pump out 5 or 10 slideshows every single day. You don't got to go record a bunch of content. Doesn't take a lot of time, so you can just continue to do that. And then lastly, there's so many trends with slideshows. Scrolling your For You page, there's a new trend every single day, and I mean there's hundreds of new trends. So a lot of it depends on your For You page, but we'll talk about that. Next, when should you use them? So good example, if you are shadow banned and you're getting low views on your account, this person right here, this is a real screenshot, and if she's watching this, she knows who she is. She has an account with 100,000 followers, but it's probably an account she grew a long time ago. It went inactive for a while, I'm sure, and then she's trying to bring it back to monetize it, make money from it. If TikTok sees the drop in your followers, day by day, you're losing followers, the chances of you getting put out into the algorithm, getting pushed out, is extremely low compared to an account that's actively growing 10 followers a day, 20 followers a day, 100 followers a day. You're obviously not going to get pushed or get favored like you would if you were getting those followers. So that's really important. And that's why slideshows can be utilized for someone like that. Next, I mentioned this earlier, but if you're trying to change up your niche, slideshows is the way to do it, because it is so easy and fast to be able to change up your niche. Plus, you don't got to sit there and talk in front of the camera. It's literally bam, bam. Do that 10 times, you're in a new niche. It's also a really easy way to rejuvenate an account. So you're going to drive a lot of likes, you're going to get a lot of shares, a lot of comments, and a lot of people are going to be actively on that TikTok account, and TikTok sees that and they're like, okay, let's push this to more people. So really good, really effective. Next, this is my favorite one. You can use the comments from your slideshows to create reply videos on your TikTok shop videos. Start with a pain point, curiosity hook, make somebody want to actually swipe over to see the next slide. That's the most important. TikTok rewards engagement and retention. So the goal is always to say something in the first slide to make them want to swipe over and see the next picture. All right, now for the fun part, I'm going to show you my slideshows. Now, keep in mind, the entire goal and purpose of this account is to hit a bunch of views and go viral. That's it. And this is a fresh account I just started recently, but eventually the goal is to grow this to 5,000 followers. I haven't really been posting on it as much as I should be, but as you can see here, it's still pulling a lot of views. Then after this, I'm going to show you how I utilize it for a TikTok shop account. So here we go. Let's go over some examples of slideshows. Here's the first example. We have this. So very simple, so simple. Hashtags that I used also was literally just bet, hashtag trend, hashtag transformation. This got about 7,800 likes, a lot of comments, a lot of people saved it. The video was a decent video, but as you've seen, the sound played along with when I was gonna swipe it. So like at a deep level, this might be too deep for some of you, but maybe not. Whenever you pick a sound, you want to make sure that especially if there's like a beat drop, you want to make sure that if you were to read this, when would you swipe over to see the next image? Would it match the sound? If it doesn't match the sound, find a new one. Another thing to look out for is the font. So the font you are going to be using, or the text on screen, will be the classic with the outline on. That is the font to use. Do not try to make your own font. Too many people are trying to. Like I explain this in every video I do. Maybe it's your first time watching me, but I explain this in all the videos. Make sure you are sticking to the classic font. It works, people. It works. The hashtags I used for this one was trend, X, and then Huzz. So here we go. This is the sound I played. I think I have a problem. Most people would want to swipe over if they see this and like, okay, let's see what his problem is. Well, the problem was I've almost spent $250,000 this year on, or just on a bunch of shit, I guess. But as you see here, it says my ex's Zelle and Cash App. Obviously, it's not my ex's Zelle and Cash App, but the goal is to make or get people talking in the comments. The goal is to get a ton of views, and you're gonna see a lot of the stuff is not. Don't believe in what you see on social media, people. Here's a video or example of a trend. Let's see. Let's go with a trend. Okay, right here. This is another trend. That's an example of a trend. And the thing is, if you go to the sound, if I click on the original sound, you can see other, maybe this isn't the best example to use. I'll find another example, but here we go. Here's an example of a trend. Knew I wanted you, but that was past tense. Let's see the sound. So you click on the sound and you go look at other trends. That's the best way to find what to post and what you should be doing as far as slideshows goes. Next, if you look at all these slides, you will notice that the aspect ratio is taking up the full screen. It is not like a 1:1 or 16:9. It is it's taking up the entire screen. And a lot of these is me using a face fat filter. So if you want to steal what I'm doing and take my trends or take my entire thing, go for it. There's plenty of room on TikTok to do this. But this is all face fat filters. Do not be afraid to make yourself look like an idiot. Like there's probably people that I know in real life that I have to see on a weekly basis that have seen these videos of me. Don't be afraid to laugh at yourself and make a fool of yourself because they don't know your goal. Now, this is how I was able to monetize it and start using it for TikTok Shop. Here we go. We have an account right here. As you can see, this account is pretty much dead for TikTok Shop. I've let my friends use this account. I've used this account. I've let other people do a bunch of different stuff on it. So I was trying to find my niche and I couldn't, nothing was hitting. So I was like, you know what, whatever. We're going to start doing slideshows. Well, this was my first slideshow that I did on this account. It's got almost 40,000 views. Wait, you're happy your ex of 3 years cheated. Literally copied from my other account and then throw the transformation. Yes, sir. And then you get a bunch of comments on your account. TikTok starts seeing people are following the account. Then you can go into whatever niche you want to go into. That's how you can change up your niche. So if TikTok sees people are wanting to watch your videos, maybe it's people that go to the gym. In my case, it is people that have had their girlfriends cheat on them, people that want to have a transformation like this. Here's an example. Bloated, lazy pimples, eye bag, she cheated. Tell them to lock in. So I'm hitting people that want to go to the gym. That's why I can make videos like this where I'm showing them, clothes, or I'm showing off different things, different items. But TikTok sees people are following this account, people that go to the gym, and it's helped my account. I've literally only posted probably 5 slideshows on this account. Next example, my main account, the account that I went viral on years ago. As you can see, I got videos with 10 million views, 2.8 million views, 2.5, 2.1. I got millions of views on this TikTok account, 230,000 followers. This account right now is absolutely cooked. It's dead. It's a dead account. What I'm going to do now, and I wish I would have done that and went through this entire experimentation before this video, I'm going to start posting slideshows on this account to get in the niche that I want to get put into. Then I'm going to start making videos again. And we are going to revive this account. How can you utilize slideshows? What I'm going to say is this. A couple key things, and this video is probably not going to be super heavily edited. It's more of an info video. What you need to be doing is you need to be scrolling your For You page to try to get thrown into the other people that are doing slideshows. Next, if you hear a sound or see a video that has a lot of likes, and it's a recent video, especially if you look at the comments, when was it posted, when are the people talking about it, then you click on the sound, save the sound, and then you'll use that for a video. Another tip would be download the Face app, and this is the app that I use to make my face look real fat for before pictures. If you're going to be doing before and afters, make sure your aspect ratio on your videos will match the actual iPhone size. It's a portrait style. Don't do a landscape picture. You don't want to see any black boxes on the slideshow. You want to see you want it to take up the entire screen. The text on screen, you got to be very meticulous, and you got to make them want to swipe over to see the next picture. So with whatever you say, especially if you're following trends, Trends do this really, really well. Make them want to swipe over and see the next image. So I hope this video helps you. I hope I was able to help you learn more about slideshows, because I promise you these will print you views and it can help you make money on TikTok. So thank you all for watching this video. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, comment on the video if you have any questions, and I'll see you on the next one.